in Civil Designer version 9, we've added the option now when you create a string, a terrain child string, when designing your string platforms, to create a string on a partial range. So just a portion of the initial master string's length. So for example, I've got this existing string platform in view on my screen, and if I select partial range, I could select the string and then a start vertex and an end vertex that I want to apply the child string to. Just verifying the correct selection of vertices. And in this case, I'm just applying a drain, let's say a V-drain, on the top side of my platform. So I could select my string operation type, a horizontal and vertical. I'll just go negative 0.5 vertically, and then a 1 meter offset horizontally. Okay, and then just repeating that. That's strings, string creation, create child, the partial range again. So I'm just doing from the same start to end vertex, always reading your prompts, verifying the correct range, and then this time I'm just going to do the other side, so vertically coming up on the other side of my V-drain. Okay, let's just refresh the render view. You can see the V-drain running around the top end of my platform. Okay, and then to complete that string creation, create child, if I wanted to tie back into ground again, I could do the full range, and I could grade to surface now. Okay, and then let's to refresh. Okay, so just tying into ground again. Let's see how that tying on the side. Okay, so my drain and then tying into ground again. So that's the partial range, the terrain strength. I could just show you another example quickly. Let's, for example, say I'm going to create a new string creation from polyline. Select my polyline. I'm assigning that fixed height, and no, I don't want to delete the CAD polyline. Okay, so we've got a new platform that you should see now refreshing in the render view. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to add a curb, which is also the new functionality by string creation. So you can apply a curb. I'm going to do the full range, and that's on the outside. Okay, so there's another video covering the curb functionality, but in this case I'm going to put in a barrier curb and channel. So the barrier curb and channel, apply that, and we're going from the carriageway side outwards towards the sidewalk. So the curb would start over there, just looking at your curb. If I go to edit curb, so the carriageway side as defined in this curb definition, and then towards the sidewalk. So we're starting here, carriageway, and it's going back towards the sidewalk side. The alternative option is to start the curb from the sidewalk going in towards the carriageway. Okay, so applying that, yeah, and then okay, and then just refreshing. So let's have a look at our curb. That curb at the moment running all the way around my platform. Okay, so we've got our curb, and then I just want to add a sidewalk on a partial section of that. So then I could do the string creation, create child, just a partial range, and then I'm going to go from this corner to that corner. Okay, and then just do a horizontal and vertical offset. Let's just go vertically, I'll just go 100 millimeters up, and then horizontal, I'm going to make it 2 meters. Okay, so we've got the sidewalk only on the one side of my platform, and then I could do the tie into ground, so create child, and this is going to be the full range, and that would be my grade to surface, or cut and full slopes that you can set. Okay, then just S to refresh. Okay, but you can see the sidewalk on the one side now of my platform, and then tying into ground. So just a few examples of how that partial range could then be used. Okay, so that's under string, string creation, create child, you've got the full range and then a partial range option now.